Part 2 of Chapter 2. Chihiro. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand.
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen.
I see.
Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. Hi, Jace Racer. Time for another episode of Nightmare-Fueled Teddy Bear Principle. Yes! Oh my gosh, that is a nice witty title there. How you doing? You're just in time for the investigation. Oh gosh, I can't spell. Thank you for confirming you are not a bot. I hope you're doing well. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head...
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming. Did something... Chihiro!
A body has been discovered.
I wanted to time this.
A body has been discovered.
I'm good. Just came back from buying juice and bought breakfast. Yum, what's for breakfast? What's for breakfast?
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the hell was that? Oh, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka, so you don't know about it. What you just heard was the body discovery announcement. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it's so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement, then Chihiro really is... dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go around everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time at all passed. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim. Which means we are now in the same position once again. What is this? It's a dream. This is a dream. It's all just a dream. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Quiet. Okay. Let's start on the left. That's not what I wanted to look at, but the word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of each crime, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the
No
school?
way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write bloodlust at the scene, I am surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Hino was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No, why? 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 And she passed out. Why didn't she pass out when Junko died? She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko? Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up. Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood. So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like, on purpose. Oh, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, hero.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up. As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was laying. It was such a strange reaction. I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing up. Ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through, her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked. You know, it happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? She looks like she had a stroke or something. I'm fine, I'm fine. Wow, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Someone take her to her room.
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top inning and a bottom. I see a truth and a web of lies.
Well,
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right?
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
so,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, can you help me? Shot down. Hi, she totally ignored me. Very well, you take care of the girl and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last night, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Who is the imposter? Right as rain, but don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life, because that's how graduation works. Then it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed a fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls. You know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. No, thank you. Also, I don't see anything there, so... Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file.
Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya
So,
later.
please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
no way!
Do we really gotta do another investigation? Examining the corpse of one of our friends, having to suspect all of our other friends.
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
I hate it too. I've had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon...
What?
What, do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere right now. Go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn
A
you!
dead body is an
Piece
object?
of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into ya.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko,
Because
if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed
That's
Chihiro,
right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In anyone killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that.
Actually,
I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
so then.
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the...
Hold up.
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting
Farewell for
you.
now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial.
I can't say I understand his thinking, but if you can kill up to 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else
You
happens.
son of a bitch!
You need to shut up.
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice! I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation tout de suite. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Okay.
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but I want to survive. Me and everyone else. We have to do it. We don't have any other choice. First of all, I'd like to check the Monokuma file to see what exactly is going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Monokuma file number 2 has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Hey Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what do you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation.
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No,
Stop
I
talking.
just... You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though. Yay, lunchtime! Happy lunchtime. Hi, Magma.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. Speaking of lunch, I was actually just about to go and get myself some lunch. So now we're investigating the crime scene. Oh gosh, what can we find in here? Da-da-da-da. Let's start with this dumbbell. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Okay. No, that's likely. Bloodstains? Question. Answer. Hi, Vix. Are you on your lunch break? There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. How is work treating you, Vix? Okay, we looked at the blood stain, right? Yes, we did. Gosh, there's so much to look at. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead
Very
body.
strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Why are you laughing? What else can I look at? Okay. People. Talk to people. Work is busy for a Thursday. I'm surprised. Oh, well, I hope Friday balances out by not being busy. Literally woke up to claim my first, went back to bed, woke up for work, and it's been slammed ever since. Oh no! Oh no. That's not good. After a busy day, I hope tomorrow is like less busy, or after break it goes down a bit, hopefully, maybe. Maybe it'll slow down later on today. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going over every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seems to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. It's like she's concentrating. If you have time to talk, you have time to start investigating. I am investigating. I'm talking to people. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. Well, why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night? Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come with someone else. It's a possibility, I think. Dang it, Grandpa! Hi, Narapi. How is it going? Ok, le compte à Sakura est ajouté à... Oh gosh, c'est quoi un... Les affaires que tu mets dans un fusil? What are the things that you put in a gun? That's silly asking it in English. Maintenant, on a besoin de parler avec Mondo. J'ai eu un vrai complexe... Non, oui. Il avait un vrai complexe d'être faible. Dude had a real complex about being weak. Oh boy. On t'aime, Narapi. We love you. T'as entendu Chihiro parler à propos de ça, oui? J'ai besoin d'être plus fort. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? I need to get stronger. Il avait un vrai complexe parce qu'il se trouvait faible. Oui, ça fait plus de bon sens. That sentence structure makes a lot more sense. Oui, je me rappelle qu'elle avait dit ça. Une fois. Non, plus qu'une fois. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Bien sûr. Gosh, I have to read the sentence and then translate it. Ça l'explique. Avoir venu ici. See, oh my gosh, my sentence structure sucks. I'm sorry, guys. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. En anglais, la fille. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? Est-ce qu'elle avait besoin de devenir plus fort si... No, soudainement is like suddenly. Like, what would be badly? Comme ça, c'est important à elle d'être plus fort. Was it so important to her to get so strong? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. Tu l'avais déjà dit, elle est une fille, puis la plupart des filles sont pas forts. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about that stuff. Je sais pas. J'ai pas vraiment pensé à ces choses. Okay, that's 5 minutes. 5 minutes of struggling. Why does Mondo's hair look like it was deep fried? Because that's what's cool. Probably dipped his hair in cooking oil before meeting everyone. Probably has a fryer in his room. I mean, I got a whole telephone out of the Mono machine. Maybe he got a deep fryer. English, or else I'll speak a language you can't understand, so you can't understand me either, plots. Yeah, Nerps was helping me with a sentence that I had troubles with. I wonder if he used canola or vegetable oil. Maybe he used avocado oil. Maybe. Tellement. Avait-elle vraiment besoin de devenir si forte? Did she really need to become so strong? The word I was struggling with was what was I struggling with? I don't even know how to bring up the log. She needed to get stronger so badly. There's avocado oil? Never heard of it. Yeah, there's avocado oil. We use avocado oil. We also use margarine with avocado oil as the base. It's healthy fats. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Now, I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true,
Let's
but
go.
if you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. I have learned something new today. You're welcome. So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? The gun? I guess. Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. What else do I need to look at? Oh, gosh, there's a little bit of everything. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Monokuma, good sir, we have a question. You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
Need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yeah? The card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If they were some sort of erotic terrorists on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
Other words,
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of a main course that I am.
J Racer, thank you for hosting. Gonna head back into class. Love you, have a fun stream. Love you, have fun in class. Mahanakuba! Sometimes I have to be careful with his lines because he has no filter. Nadapi, thank you for hosting. I have to be careful reading his line. He has no filter. And Mondo, I try to PGify his lines. Don't ask why I do that. I just instinctively do that. He reminded me. It's strange how auto-hosting isn't a thing anymore. Why did they do that? Why did they do that? Me neither. I just think, okay, well, I am not online. I want you to watch these people while I'm online. I'm not gonna think of hosting them when I'm not online. I don't know. Maybe we should contact tech support and be like, yo, this was a good feature. Why'd you take it off? Oh well. Maybe we should send an email to tech support. Petition it to come back. Did I read this? I don't know.
Yeah, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things. Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Talks about the birds and the bees and all kinds of, like, non-PG stuff. And then he PGifies his sentence by saying, get your poop together. That's a just line right there. Get your poop together. I semi-know why. If you watch VODs now, it gives a recommendation. But it is very much not someone we would recommend. It's a top streamer. What? Oh, I did notice that. Get your poop together. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest your own damn self.
Okay, and with that, he's gone. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. But I want to go into the boys' locker room. Okay, we're going to the main hall. That's a new one. I feel like I've said that before. That instead of saying for shits and giggles, I say for poops and ha-has. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? I thought we were partners in this, bud. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? No, wait, there's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Maizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Okay, cool.
What?
Can we go to the boys' locker room now? Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbooks showed Junko's name when I started it up. And the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came floating back. Not floating, flooding. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. So many baseballs. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey.
No!
Hey!
What?
That e-handbook is essential to school life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't frickin' break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbooks does have one single weak point. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually
What?
broken. But you might ask, how could that be?
Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning
That's
on.
fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. I am Monokuma? I don't know about that. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What do you mean? Is that everything that I need to look at in here? Camera, more guns, a door I can't open, a safe I opened. Yeah, that's it. Hold on, there's still more here waiting to be checked. Is there? Like what? Surveillance camera, there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. It's so chilling. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. Right now, it's just showing the school crest. I don't see any clues around here. Maybe I need to talk to him? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly, I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed
Don't make
Chihiro?
me repeat myself.
Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. The murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people. But that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Where? Hold on, what do you mean there's still more? I looked at everything. Genocide Jack. There's a mailbox here, and inside are 3 handbooks. I have to assume they're Junko's, Leon's, and Sayaka's. It looks like the handbooks of any dead students are brought here to the mailbox somehow. The rule says loaning your hand. Yes, I already read that. Is the fact that Leon's handbook won't turn on. Monokuma said Leon's handbook isn't broken, but it won't turn on. That much is certain. Is it really unrelated to the case? Either way, something about it bothers me. Is it the door? The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Okay, Byakuya, I don't know what you want me to do. What do you mean by that? Let's go past the purple text.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I have a basis to believe that I assure you Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence
It's
you
all
need.
clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Does something like that really... Ah, hey, you two. Who is it? Oh, hey. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play
We're
with you.
busy. Leave us alone.
I mean,
But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. What's wrong?
please,
This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina? But it's an emergency. Just drag me where you need me to go. An emergency, what happened?
Hello?
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no, and that'd be the end of it.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
Looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Oh, are we just... Okay, we just teleported there. Which one's her room? This one. Is Toko inside? Some kind of emergency. Open the door. Oh, ring the doorbell. Ring the doorbell. The camera. Ring the doorbell. I can't reach the doorbell. Do I have to talk to Aoi? Girl, I can't open the door. I can't ring a doorbell. Toko! You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's this emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out. She kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Hey, can I open the door? Hello? Knock, knock, knock. May as well give it a shot. Ding dong! The door swung open, slowly and silently. She's shaking! Ding dong ditch! Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me.
Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
That's the opposite of leave me alone.
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Ma'am, are you okay? Just like that, slam the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time when I rang a little while ago. Oh, why isn't this voice acted? I'll drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Hey. Persuasive person. Go talk to her. Hey, Byakuya, you think you can ask her? To come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure. Whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. He doesn't want to. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. After a few moments...
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're so annoying. Bakula. I think she bit her tongue.
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door slammed shut. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well, then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. And I hurried to catch up. Genocide Jack! I tried to talk to him several times as we walked, but he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Finally, Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. I like Genocide Jack. They cray. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the
Don't make me
library?
repeat myself.
Don't make me say it again. Okay, fine. I'll find the answer myself, good sir. I remember on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh,
Let's go.
here? It all makes sense once you're inside. I don't think I've been in this room yet. Oh, look, more books. Whoa, there's so many books and files, and so much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. What do I look for? Here. Maybe? There's a wooden box. It's empty. It looks like it was recently emptied. Although judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? Oh, okay. Okay. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh, extension cord. Oh, yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Ooh, money. I have 1 coin. This shelf is stuffed tight with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one up at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Wait. There's classified information. There's copies of classified information in here? Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. No, thank you. Jess does not want to be president. After reading the words presidential and assassination. There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all of these
That's
things?
enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Let's just ignore everything that's in this room. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. Ooh, I want to look at them. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? Why is all this stuff in here? The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room, right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right? You know what? Maybe all of these things are in here because, like, oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for? like ex-students of the school were like part of them, maybe? Alumni is the word I was looking for. Maybe like some of these cases were being investigated by alumni from the school. I don't know. Well, that's the only reason I could think of.
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. Well, it's not that. It's just, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all of this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Usual? Normal? Ordinary? Simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. You don't understand what they actually represent. You don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents, and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Togami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. But wait, you told me they were copies. This is beyond believing or not believing. Oh, well, I guess they could be copies of documents, but they are copies of documents of things that actually happened. Sorry, that was silly. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood and the victim's body is suspended? It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Yet you do. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. In fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words...
The culprit isn't a copycat killer, it's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking among us?
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Where are these files you're talking about? I want to see them. About the Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Sweet. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where the photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Top secret! Why isn't this like, I don't know, in a vault? The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kanno Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsuna Taro, Takefumi Gono, Uchida Naohisa, Takeshi Mune, Yuto Yumejima. These guys don't have ages. There was no end to it. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. And at the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. They're mounted in a certain way, and specific victims. Good point. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Profiling results? All of the crimes took place either on weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder.
So, in other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality, like the kind of thing you see on TV? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Genocide Jack case file has been added to Truth Bullets.
let's go.
Remember, we can't take it with us. All right, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Wait! As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that? I thought we were a team, man.
I don't have time to.
Come
play
on,
with you.
enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own. Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack, he's the one that killed Chihiro, and that murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find that out, no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful. While I'm at it, I need to find out everything I can. Yes, finally! I wanted to go to the boys' locker room to begin with.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Ding ding ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if
Another stat increase for me. Evidence. What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee
sure
that
of
what
it.
I found will steal the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah. Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Really? What did she see?
Well,
She
it
refused to
would
tell me.
seem-
It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where's Celeste now? The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Is she there, but she told you to tell me that she's not there? What to look at? There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is this? Interesting. Huh? This poster. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in the boys' locker room. That wasn't there before. Just saying. Is there anyone in the pool room? No. I want to go into the girls' locker room. Ah, I have to go the long way around. Do 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 do. Oh, Kyoko changed places. Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation? Generally speaking.
However,
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But
so then,
before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. I guess I'll take a look, another look at the body, then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing. That's definitely worth worrying about. It's missing. Dude had a real complex about being weak. Oh, I already read this. What else can I investigate? Oh, Sakura.
Damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak, her body and her soul. To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this. Okay, well that wasn't helpful. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug. Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. Well, is it made out of cording or is it made out of plastic? But the more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about it either. Oh, sorry, either of them. But seeing them again, after looking through the Genocide Jack case files, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? Status of the body has been added to truth bullets. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. I also need to find Celeste. Oh, whoops. There's something else. What? There's something else? What are you talking about? The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood, just like in all those other Genocide Jack cases. At every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. What else am I supposed to look at? Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope, but it isn't actually a rope at all. Still, it's not the only thing that concerns me. The fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. There's the issue of her being suspended and the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. Oh, this is repeating itself. What else am I supposed to look at? Okay, I have to go back to a certain place. But Makoto's saying there's still more than I need to check. There's a bloodstain on the carpet. It could only have been caused by Chihiro's murder. I need to talk to someone, maybe? No, not you. You're repeating yourself. Something about her complex. Sakura?
Damn.
Chihiro's presence. No. What else do I need to look at? The poster? It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but... Oh, hey. The big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable, too. A girl's locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. But wait. That reminds me, the poster in the other locker is... That's right, there's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? Squats! Welcome in, Robert. How is it going? I will do those squats for you. Whew, 10. Thank you for that. Women definitely want to look at big-breasted women. Come on now. Just hanging out. Thank you for popping in. Whew. Sorry, gotta catch my breath. But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little bit more about the locker rooms. Like Sakura? Her and Aoi are like always in here. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura? I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker room could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. Protein coffee. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilt some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. A stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. But still, isn't it unusually clean, as if there was never a stain here to begin with? Curiouser and curiouser. That's everything in here now, right? Leave. Yes, leave. Do I go down to the warehouse first? No, I'm gonna go to the library first, because it's closer. And then I'll go down to the warehouse. I'm looking for a light. I am also looking for a case file. I hope Byakuya's gone. He said he had other business to take care of. Case file? I want to take another look at the Genocide Jack case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Oh, it's gone. Did someone take it out of the archives? I thought we weren't supposed to take anything out of here. But the only one who would do something like that, I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Okay, there was also something else that I wanted to look at, right? Don't like Byakuya? He gives me mixed signals, honestly. There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. No, look at the light, Makoto. Silly. Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. And it was definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using an extension cord. But there's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Library desk lamp has been added to truth bullets. Okay, now let's go to the warehouse. He's a jerk. I don't remember if he's a jerk for a reason or if he's just a jerk. I did it! I touched the lamp. I touched the butt. Why am I going down here? Warehouse. Oh, yes, I have. Oh, yes, I have. Warehouse. Bathhouse. Dining hall. Laundry room. Locked area. Oh, wait, no. This way, this way. Da-da-da! Da-da-da-da! Wow, that's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff up high. How am I supposed to get the stuff all the way over there? How am I supposed to get that detergent? There, I don't see a ladder. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well, I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What, really?
indeed.
This was right before midnight.
Hmm?
Hmm?
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Strange behavior. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this ever would have happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. But the strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying, which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Genocide Jack is the best, right? She's one of the smarter characters. Or he's one of the smarter characters. They? Is that everything in here? Oh god, look at all this stuff. Is this the fridge Sayaka mentioned? Is that a fridge? Are these mini fridges? I don't see anything noteworthy here. There's all kinds of stuff piled up everywhere. Towels, jackets. Looks like they've put together a good collection of school equipment. Should I be looking for anything? Can I leave? I can leave. Favorite character or what I've seen of this game. I want to play it sometime after Ace Attorney. Only thing I didn't see was the last case. Well, we're far from the last case. I think there's 5. I think there's 5. What else do I need to look at? What else do I need to look at? I need to find her handbook. I think. Lockers. One of them is unlocked, but I don't see anything inside. Oh, okay. Ooh, it's hot in here. This bathtub is huge, but now's no time for taking baths. Oh. What else am I supposed to be doing right now? I checked the cord. Should I be questioning people? Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Should I go see Toko again? Sayaka. Toko. Toko's room. I should probably just leave her alone for now. Oh, okay. Bye. Who's where right now? Oh, there's exclamation points. Let's go talk to Aoi. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before, she won't come out, and she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry. Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I am done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating? A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait. Maybe. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her and the law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. That's not bizarre. Growing up, I was always awkward around boys. Or, sorry, always awkward around girls, and I felt more comfortable around boys. Girls are judgy.
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
Oh, that was the last thing I needed to do. Cool.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for. The class trial. You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. The red door is right through here. Oh gosh, the music changed.
Ahem, so is everyone ready to what? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is?
You really don't remember?
Come on.
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
And just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I just told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe he would drag a girl around. Terrible. You're terrible.
Phew, so now everyone's here, right? Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here. Okay, so let's just go into the elevator. We have no choice, right? We have to do this. Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked towards the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. Yay, snow day! Speaking of chores, I've got to wash some dishes, so I'll be watching, watch lurking. Have fun with the dishes, make it fun. Gotta make chores fun. The steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop.
What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very
Good, good. You're rip raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
well.
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills.
Everyone, please find your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened. Once again, a deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Here we go again. Oh, I guess we could have like taken the extra step to read those 20 speech bubbles to automatically save last time. Whoops.